Alright, so maybe you are in the market right now for a new Google Pixel flagship phone. And with that said, you might be looking for something a bit more affordable, especially with the higher prices on the Google Pixel 8. With that in mind, you might want to go for the Google Pixel 7, but after 1 year, how has it been, especially with the Pixel 8 out in the market right now? Let's take a look. Alright, so we've covered the Google Pixel 7 a lot on this channel, and if you want to watch our older videos, I'm going to drop some links in the description below. With that said, is it still worth getting the Google Pixel 7 in 2023, 1 year after its release? Let's take a look at some reasons as to whether or not you should get the Pixel 7. Alright, so in the long term, one highlight of the Pixel 7 remains its terrific camera performance. I mean, Google gets a lot right when it comes to mobile photography, and of course, the Pixel 7 is no exception. I've managed to take a ton of great looking photos thanks to its cameras on the back, and while it only comes with a dual camera setup, it's still a pretty great performer as far as mobile photography is concerned. And I do think that the camera performance on the Pixel 7 remains one of the biggest highlights of the device. I mean, if you're after a terrific flagship Android phone to take pictures with, then there's little question to go with the Pixel 7. Additionally, the launch of Android 14 I think has improved a lot of the performance aspects of the Pixel 7. I mean, I installed Android 14 on my older Pixel phones and they did get some improvements, especially with overall stability and battery life. And the same can be said for the Pixel 7. I think the battery performance is a bit more decent now. I mean, I'm getting a bit more screen on time than before with Android 13. With Android 13, I was able to get maybe 3 to 4 hours of screen on time at most, which was not the most ideal situation. But with Android 14, I'm getting maybe around 5 or 6 if I really stretch it. And of course, with thermals, it's a lot less warmer now when I'm using it, in comparison to Android 13, where the Pixel 7 did have a tendency to get really hot during use, such as web scrolling and even sometimes on Wi-Fi, which was really disappointing, especially when you consider that other smartphones at the time, like the iPhone 14, really didn't have this overheating problem. But with Android 14 on the Pixel 7, I think it has really helped things. So I think now is a great time to look into getting a Pixel 7, which brings us to the next topic of discussion, which is the price. Now, the phone originally launched with a $600 price point, or £600 if you're here in the UK. And right now it's going for as low as maybe $350 or 350 quid, depending of course on where you're looking at. And this is for brand new prices. So if you're really diligent and you hunt around the internet, you're bound to find great deals on the Pixel 7. And of course, with the Pixel 8's $700 price point, this is a really big consideration, especially for users who are looking to save a bit of cash with their smartphone. And of course, if you do pick one up, the Pixel 7 does get major OS upgrades until 2025 and software patches until 2027. So you're still getting a couple of years worth of software support with this smartphone. So yeah, it manages to nail the basics right. And in 2023, if you're looking for a phone that still has considerable software support, terrific camera performance, and of course, overall improvements to usability, especially with Android 14, then the Pixel 7 is a great choice to consider. Alright guys, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you going to get the Pixel 7 or do you still have yours? Don't forget to check out our other Pixel videos here on Team VRY. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.